Hello one and all, welcome back to yet another video. This time I shall be doing a game review on Red Dead Redemption. This game came out in 2010. It's been 16 years since this game was released. I've been playing it this year and I've recently completed it. And I kind of want to talk about it, to be honest with you. It is one of the best games I've played in quite some time. As a sucker for spoilers, I am going to include spoilers. So if you've not played this game, I strongly suggest you guys play it. It is one of the best Westernal events you'll ever experience put to media. And yes, I do include movies, TV, and gaming as media in general. But if you don't care, welcome anyways. So, Red Dead Redemption follows in the year 1911, John Marston, a former outlaw, who after his wife and son are taken hostage by the government, he sets out to bring three members of his former gang justice. To narrative explores themes of the cycle of violence and the American dream, and which is pretty much, to sum up aspects of the plot. You guys can look up the plot yourself. But all in all, guys, I'm just going to talk about what I love about the game, because Red Dead Redemption is a game I've been wanting to play for quite some time. You know, I'm always interested in trying out something that is truly loved, and I do want to understand, and I truly get it with Red Dead Redemption, because this is one of the best games I've played. It is by Rockstar Games, along with the GTA series as well. And I'm also aware that there's Red Dead Revolver, however you pronounce that game, that came out in 2004. I'm aware that that game was released before Red Dead Redemption, so I've not actually played the 2004 game. So I don't know if this or the second Red Dead Redemption game from 2018 has anything to do with that 2004 game, but maybe check it out sometime if they put it on PlayStation Plus. I don't know. But what matters is how good this game is. What is so good about this game is the character himself, John Marston. I really love how John Marston is pretty much exploring the whole world as you view it on the map while you're playing the game. It pretty much explores him helping these other people as a good cowboy should do in a Wild West, per se. And I'll not list off all the characters, the supporting characters that you do see throughout the game, but you get characters like DeSanta, you get Irish, you get other characters like Seth. Just the list can go on, and it is pretty much what John Marston is doing in this game. Finding all these people and trying to figure out how to save them and what to simply do with them. The other kind of missions you do get is sort of animal-based missions, where you sort of get to follow a dog to see some sort of crime thing going on, which I kind of get a lot of yellow X's every time. And at times it kind of isn't story related, but you know what? It's kind of fun anyway. And then other animal missions you do kind of get is whenever John Marston is sort of finding some horses and pretty much making the cows go to a certain field, as long as there's a character in front and John Marston is behind the cows, which kind of was kind of making me struggle a bit doing those particular missions, but I did kind of figure it out eventually as I played it along. And other type of missions I love is the action. Like, I'm a sucker for action. Like, anything that involves action is just great. You know, all the guns that are used in the game, is great. There are at times, what I do love about the game is you kind of have a one-to-one duel where you have this sort of blue bar and red bar where you sort of shoot a guy several times in slow motion, and then that is just, it's just great stuff. And then of course they die. But that's definitely one of my favorite aspects of the game. And speaking of slow motion, you do at times have to do slow motion when you're shooting the gun at times, which I do actually quite love. Like particularly when near the end of the game, where after John Marston is reuniting with his family, is shooting all these crows, trying to get them away from this sort of corn, whatever. Like, I quite love that. So it is so good. You even get a couple of train missions. I think the train missions in this game are wonderful, and they are pretty exceptional and exciting. And not to mention as well, the graphics in the game are so good. And I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2, but I definitely will soon, because the graphics in the second game look so good. And honestly, no matter how many times they try to remaster it from PS3 to PS4 to PS5, the original Red Dead Redemption game from 2010, I still love the older graphics anyway. It feels like you're playing a classic game, even though this game's only 16 years old. It still has the old graphics, which I do quite like, as long as it sticks that way. I love how the game looks. It truly also feels like you're in this Western world, to be exact. And as I said earlier, guys, spoilers. Towards the end of the game, you see a whole bunch of baddies. You know, John Marston is trying to kill him, but he gets killed, and which is a very sad and heartbreaking moment. And you do see Jack Marston, the son of John Marston, after a few years after seeing his parents' graveyard, he is pretty much in his father's position now, and he's pretty much finding the man who killed his father. And again, you do get that really cool sort of duel sort of mission, which I do quite love, the slow motion bit where you get to shoot aspects of the bad guy, whatever you want. And there you go. And I just love how the game just ended. Like, oh my god, I want to experience more of the, well, depending how long they want to carry on, even though this series isn't necessarily as big as the GTA series. But all in all, guys, Red Dead Redemption, simply put, is just a game spectacle, and I loved everything about this game. I cannot think of a single issue that I have with this game, Red Dead Redemption. You know, every character that is in the game is just great. Like, all the action is amazing. The levels are remarkable. And the graphics, like I said, just spot on. For out of 10 scale, I'm going to give Red Dead Redemption absolutely a 10 out of 10. There you go, guys. That is my review on Red Dead Redemption. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this game. I'm sure you love it anyway. It's one of the best games I've played, but let me know below in the comments. And I definitely will play the second game at some point. I will. But as always, if you're new, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share this video, notify that bell before you leave. All my social media links are in the description below. If you're a returner, welcome back, and hope you're enjoying my content so far. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.